One of the biggest races taking place here in the Suncoast, the annual Jingle 5K, brings thousands of runners from across the area. And Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan joins us live from Lakewood Ranch with more to set the scene. Bob?
I'll tell you what, Scott, I talked to the organizer. He said it is the biggest race here in Manatee and Sarasota counties, bar none. They're expecting over 2,000 runners, and there's still time to sign up. Now, a race this big requires a lot of work and a lot of people helping out to direct where the runners are going, passing out water. And now Susan Evans, who is the coordinator of the student volunteers, a lot of students here helping out, right?
Yes, we have students from the local high schools. So we have Braden River High School Key Club, we have Lakewood Ranch High School, Student Government Association, JROTC from Lakewood Ranch High School, Lakewood Ranch High School, Lakewood Leaders. We also have Nolan Middle School.
Nolan Middle, yeah, absolutely.
Junior Honor Society students.
So they're all in the organizations and clubs, and they're helping out today. And what a wonderful job they're doing here tonight.
They are. We've got tons of roles for the volunteers, so it's so helpful because we've got them helping with the kids' dashes. We've got them out on the race course, making sure everybody stays safe. We've got them at the water stop, giving the runners water. We've got them keeping things flowing over here as people are coming in. If you still want to come out and you're not sure where to go, we got people directing.
They're directing them, so they got to all organized quite quick, and they'll be able to tie your shoes probably too. They're doing so much out here. I'll tell you, a great night for the event too. We appreciate your time taking. I know you got to direct all these kids. There's a lot of them out here, and we appreciate your time. Thank you very much, Susan. Susan, have a good one. Have a good race. All right. Well, the weather couldn't be better. You know, sometimes you got to worry about rain and storms and fronts around this time of year, but we got none of that. And yesterday we were able to spot the International Space Station. Well, you won't get a chance to see that tonight, but tomorrow night, a different story. So I wanted to give you the heads up a little bit earlier tonight. So it will be tomorrow just after 6 o'clock. Look toward the north-northwest, and you should see it for a fairly good duration, up over 4 minutes there. So that'll be kind of fun. I know a lot of people saw it last night and had a good time with it. Now, as far as our overall conditions go, we are looking at basically nice weather here at Lakewood Ranch. Here's the webcam there showing fair skies all day long after the fog burned off, and it burned off a little earlier today than it did yesterday, and that's the reason why temperatures did warm up, managed to get into the upper 70s to low 80s. Well, there's no rain around. It's going to stay dry. Drier air has moved in, so not as much of a chance for fog overnight tonight. There will be some patchy areas of fog, but it shouldn't be all that intense as we move through. 72 right now, clear skies, and the dew point is pretty low. That's always comfortable for runners. You don't want a real high humidity. It does cause some problems at time when it comes to that. And as far as the forecast overnight, there's a little bit of patchy fog, but not much. Generally low temperatures into the upper 50s, and then we'll quickly warm tomorrow to near 80 degrees by the afternoon. Current temperatures across the state, you can see them vary from the 50s over the Panhandle, even some 40s in Jacksonville, to still 71. That's the dew point temperature now in Key West. The actual temperatures are a little bit warmer than that down south, but looks as though we will see temperatures for lows tonight above seasonal averages. Right now it's 72 at the Sarasota-Braden Airport, a bit warmer into Highlands County in the mid to upper 70s there. The hourly forecast for Friday looks to be pretty warm. In fact, highs will be near 80 degrees in the afternoon, and that kind of forecast will continue. Well, the storm track has shifted out west. That's where all the nasty weather is, really. There's a weak system moving through the northeast, but not much. There are watches and warnings that are in effect for much of the western states as a result of the low-pressure trough and the jet stream kind of digging out in the west. Now, as far as we're concerned, no problems here. Temperatures are cool, but not extremely cold now across the Great Lakes and throughout the Northeast. A little bit colder over the northwest United States, but for the most part, not too bad over the southern plains and throughout the southeast. Temperatures are fairly mild. As we move through the radar forecast and clouds, you'll see a nice day tomorrow. Lots of sunshine, a few clouds down to our south mainly. A frontal system comes in and kind of falls apart just to our north. We'll stay in a southeasterly wind component, which will warm us up into the low 80s to even mid 80s over the holiday weekend. For boaters, a little bit of patchy fog, winds out of the northeast. They'll be brisk at 15 knots to start today, then subside 5 to 10. A light chop, by the way, right through the weekend. And the water temperature now at 71 degrees. Tides are on your screen right there. And as far as the 7-day forecast is concerned, we are looking at generally warm temperatures running in through this weekend, and it looks like 80s all the way through that as we move on through time. Well, much more on the forecast and let you know there's no rain in it, stays dry, generally sunny, and highs in the low 80s with lows in the low 60s.